Welcome back to Superior Sunrise. Joining me now, we know this fellow behind us, Mike Bolinger, and his customer, Tyra Drager. Mike, tell me a little bit about some of the customers that you're going to work for and some of the cattle that are going to be on here today.
Well, this is the Drager family. Has got a good string of calves on. I've sold their cattle for probably 30 plus years. I started with her husband's dad, and the kids have taken it over. And this is who keeps everything running right here.
I don't know about
that. Well, I do.
So, how to run a computer.
Yeah. And her husband's probably one of the best well men in our country. So trust me, when I say all the paperwork's done right, it's this young lady right here.
30 plus years of selling their cattle. So tell me, what sold you on wanting to work with Mr. Bolinger here?
Well, Mike's a very convincing guy, so just a great family friend, knew him for a long time, and so just knew that he would do what we needed to do and get the best out of our cattle.
Right. Well, tell me a little bit about y'all's operation and the cattle that you guys produce.
I don't know. We just my husband.
One of the top set of Angus cows in the country. They go out and buy good bulls. 44 Farms, for example. They're not afraid to, Hoffman's. They're not afraid to step out and give some money for some good genetics, and it shows in their calves. And their dad, her father-in-law, very good man. But I got to admit, and he'll agree with me, the kids have really brought the genetics to a different level. So, yes, and it shows the way they sell. They do all the programs. They do everything right. They check weigh their calves, the whole 9 yards.
Oh, so this really is where this paperwork really comes
exactly,
into it. So how, what has that transition been like in adding these programs to these cattle? Like, what's the work been like, and what's the benefit that you've seen from it?
So initially it was a little overwhelming with all the paperwork and all of the things you needed to do, but in the long run it really wasn't that much, and it's really taken our calves and helped get to that next level.
And we went to a different company. It's made it easier. The paperwork's easier, and it's really working well. And she does. She keeps everything in order.
Well, Mike, I know that you are such an advocate for a lot of these industry partners that we work with and all these third-party verifications. What are some of these new programs, as you've been a rep, that you see have really changed the game for your producers?
I'll tell you what, we deal with ranchers connecting ranchers. It's True Ranchers that started this company, and basically the natural, NHTC, verified natural, and the GAP programs. When you have a good set of genetics, they enhance your operation immensely. So.
Well, I've asked everybody on today because I like putting people on the spot. What are we looking forward to most in 2025?
Just seeing what this cattle market does. I've seen a lot in the last 40 years since I started this deal out of college, and we're at new levels that nobody's ever seen, and it's fun. It's a lot of fun. So.
How about you?
Just the advancements and seeing what the year brings and changes, good changes.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Now we are going to sell a steer during the week of the Rockies, and just say real quick about that.
It's a nonprofit that we're a part of in Colorado. It's called Cattlemen for Christ, and we help local We started out helping just local families in need. There's tragedies and things happen unexpectedly. So it was just really called upon our hearts to help those people. And so we get benefit steers and we take them to local auctions and stuff. And the Bolinger family has donated a steer so that we can sell that to be able to help these families. And then we also are starting our own organization, Ran Herd. And so the Bolinger family has also donated a heifer and calf for that as well. So that just helps us, with renewable income so that we can help those families. So it's really been a blessing.
That's incredible. So tell me one more time when we can expect to see the steer that you guys are going to sell.
Right before the week of the Rockies, or during the week of the Rockies.
Okay. Well, thank you guys so much for being here with me this morning.
Your hat looks great too, sweetheart.
Thank you. Don't go anywhere. We have got more Superior Sunrise up next.